Heavy rains and wind in the capital, Addis Ababa. It has been like this for several days now. Addis Ababa is one of the 6 regions that the National Meteorological Agency has on alert to potentially be affected by floods. In response, the government has established a task force from a number of ministries.
In terms of logistics, we are well prepared. We do have sufficient food and non-food component to respond as quickly as possible. This is the first thing. Regarding the early warning system, we need to make it so vibrant and robust to respond and to disseminate the early warning information, because it is a vast country, 1.15 million square kilometer area, and with 100 million population, 32 major agroecology, so that we need to downgrade the early warning system to the local level.
Flooding has already been seen in the southeast of the country in the last 2 weeks, but the heaviest rains are now concentrated in the southwestern regions. At least 32 people were killed and others injured due to landslides in southwestern region of Ethiopia in May. The government says most of the affected regions are located in lowlands and near major rivers. Hence, when it rains heavily, landslides are inevitable. The United Nations says it is on standby to assist.
One of the things we're doing is to actually try and bring together the different partners with government to try and make sure that we can have everybody lined up so that the response can be a bit more effective and rapid when it needs to be delivered.
The government says with similar situations in neighboring countries, the effects are likely to be widely felt.
Natural hazards are becoming so immense and will become so vigorous due to the adverse effect of climate change. So that not only Ethiopia, but also the Horn of Africa, East Africa, should be well prepared to respond and to disseminate the early warning system.
According to the UN, Ethiopia is learning to adapt strategically, having experienced a decade of humanitarian crisis due to harsh weather, including prolonged drought.
The government's just invited in the World Bank and I think the UK and others to help them put together some studies on what would improve the resilience both of the households to be able to survive these kind of severe climate incidents, but also the national systems to be able to actually support families so that they don't end up losing all of their livestock or losing all of their household assets when there's a big shock.
For now, farming and pastoralist communities in the flood-prone areas are being assisted to evacuate to safer zones. Coletta, Wanjohi, CGTN in Addis Ababa, Ethiopia.